Welcome to Warrior 613. I'm Jason. I hope all is well. I wanted to hitting busy time of the year for me, and so appreciate you bearing with me. Took a couple of weeks off. Also had some things that I started to realize, and I've really been praying through. And just want to do a quick video today to just kind of tell you what I've been seeing. I've had quite a few things happen over the last month or so. Nothing health related or anything, but just little things that I started to just didn't really rub me the right way, or it's things in our culture that I'm starting to see come into my everyday life that I was starting to be faced with. And I'd sat down to do a couple of videos about some of those things, and I had talked with some people about it, and they said, yeah, you need to do one on that. And I started to realize that that's the problem with our world today. It's the problem with going through life. We have so many things that we can get aggravated with, and that's not the purpose of anything here. And Satan doesn't use necessarily the big things in our lives to take our eyes off God. He uses these smaller things. I won't say it doesn't mean anything, but they're not things we need to focus on. Yes, there's going to be things. I had to answer some questions on a doctor's form for a child, and they were asking me some crazy questions just about identity, and it kind of just sent me on this for like 2 days. Just why are we having to deal with that with a child that young? And they're asking me what. But you know what? At the end of the day, stuff like that's going to happen. The world's broken. It's not a good place. But something came that could fix all that. I've got to quit. I've got to quit letting little things that happen shake my direction or my vision for things. And it's not going to happen from somebody that comes in that I don't know that says something to me. It's going to come from fellow, a Christian brother, or that I can't believe did this, or that's not how this is supposed to work in the church, or people aren't perfect. Nobody is. We can constantly live our lives moving from one thing to the next if we don't focus on the single thing. There's only one thing that's gonna make this world right, and that's the return of Jesus Christ. And when God comes back and unites us, that's when things will make sense. That's when things will be right. The fall of man created this. Everything that I talk about, everything that aggravates you during the day, everything that's not right with the world, everything that causes sickness, everything that causes hurt, everything that causes anguish, despair, depression. There's only one answer. So this is directly to me. I needed to say this in the, Jason, quit worrying about any of it. Quit focusing on it. You're not going to fix it. I've got one purpose, and that's to tell others. That's it. I could care less with anything else. I can't focus on these other things that aren't right with the world, because that one thing will make it right for one person. If it helps one person, if I do this for however long I live, 5 years, 100 years, I don't know, and one person's eternity is changed from something they heard me say, it's all worth it. If I live my life and I cause one person to stumble, it's on me. You know, how are we living our lives? How are you living your life? You know, if you're a believer and you're sharing once a week. As Christians, we've got to do more than that. But once a week is actually, you're ahead of the curve, you're ahead of the average, you're in probably the 99th percentile. But you're causing 5 people to go in the other direction. What's the purpose? So I'm gonna do an inventory of everything I do on a daily basis, and that's not easy, you know, because things are gonna frustrate us. Things are gonna make us angry, and they can start out with I don't like this because this isn't what my faith says. This isn't what His Word says. This isn't how it's supposed to be. But I can totally make it into something else His Word says is not right, in how I react to it, and how I carry it out. So, yeah, I'm excited. Looking forward. I'm going to get a chance to speak at North Anderson Baptist Church on September 15th. If you're local in the area, we'd love to have you come out for the morning service. So, love you all. Talk to you soon, and I'll put more out on the website and on social media about that. Have a great week. Bye.